Da, 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 da.
John, are you looking for something? Because if it's another 11-minute long song,
Hey, Dave, I think I found another 11-minute long song for us to do.
you sure did.
Yeah. It's 11-minute day. In fact, if we have the time, we've got one more 11-minute long song waiting in the wings.
Phew, that'd be 3 in a row for our
Three-
recording day. I don't know
three-
if my butt has it in me to sit here that long.
Well, I've seen your butt, and you're right. It might not have it in there.
So flat.
It's a little flat. So, Dave, you enjoy the blues. We just did some Allman Brothers.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we release them in the order that I'm talking about right now.
No, let's not. It's more fun that way.
But anyway, you also have found that you have a certain enjoyment for Stevie Ray Vaughan. And due to the requests of the following people, Donna G, Mofo, that's Moefeaux, Mofo.
It's because
Jennifer-
it's fake, like the fur. He's a
Yeah.
fake foe.
That's it, Mofo. Jennifer Whitaker, Jack Scott, Op Reroll, Boston Who fan, Kathy McMahon. I mean, everybody wanted you to not only hear Life Without You by Stevie Ray Vaughan, but to hear it live at the Capitol Theater in Passaic, New Jersey.
If there's one thing I think when it's excellent live music, it's New Jersey.
Passaic, New Jersey, specifically.
All right, Live Without You, 1985. So this was recorded a little over a year after I was born.
Yeah, and likely the video's gonna get blocked, so we'll be enjoying it and seeing it full. But when we release it to the YouTube channel, it will probably have the video blocked out. Sorry, folks.
And not our call, but enjoying the music is. Oh, I gotta turn this back up.
Tell me, how have you been? We all have missed you, and the way you grin. we've all learned something lately about a few things. There's no longer time for any of us to do things like it happened to a few friends of ours over in the mother country, down south. Anywhere in the world where people push people down instead of pick them up. We are all here to help each other, love each other, and be brothers and sisters. We've got one chance in this life to get out of here, whether we have to do it over and over or not. And that is to learn to love everybody else and treat them just like ourselves, or forget it. Let's all try to learn a few things and pick each other up when we're down. Not ever push nobody down because we're up. You with me? All right.
Yeah.
He came to show us. Get my guitar in tune.
I mean, someone's got to keep your guitar in tune. That makes perfect sense to me.
That fiddle got to get tuned up.
Whew. I mean, from start to finish, he is an absolute master. Like, I think there are times in life when you can't help but watch someone and just think, like, no human being has a right to be that good at something. And he is just one of those people who, like, he hasn't even mastered his craft. There's a level of mastery that you just have to be in awe, even if you're really good at something. Whew. You know, I assume that sometimes, especially if you are a very good guitar player, and I'm not saying you, John, you are not, but
No.
like if you were to be a very good guitar player, I sometimes feel like watching someone like Stevie Ray Vaughan play must be like you made it to the Olympics as a sprinter, and then you just watch Usain Bolt's back the whole time, and you're like, I'm literally like top 5 best in the world. But then there's that guy.
Yeah.
And he's just so good.
He is just so good that I'm sure many a guitar player has burned their axe.
Yeah, and I hope that stuff like that, and for me it does, it's an inspiration and an enjoyment, you know? Like, it doesn't make me want to stop doing it. I don't think that I will ever be the best at pretty much anything. There is only one thing that I will always be the best at, and that's being me. And that is all. I'm never going to be the best at at an instrument. I'm never going to be the best at a sports ball game. I'm never going to be the best at anything that you could try to measure in the world. But I could be the best at being me and try to encourage those around me. I love his message, obviously. That's a message that I try to convey sometimes on this channel. I agree. We're all in this together. We're just human beings. Like, we're fellow humans. And when some of us do better and then make sure that them doing better helps the rest of us, that is when we're living life correctly. And so when you make it, you should be ensuring that those around you also have an increase in the happiness in their lives because of your presence in it. And that is always how I've measured success. I think measuring success by monetary wealth and monetary gain, it's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard and is destructive outright. I think success should be measured by how your life improves the lives of those around you. And if those around you can say, I'm consistently enjoying my existence more because Dave is around, then I am a success. And that is how I've always measured it. So I think that is the message to a point. I do want to address something. A couple of notes, John. I think you're going to be on board with most of this.
Okay.
First of all, every time I see a Stevie Ray Vaughan video, that dude's earring and necklace game is on point.
He was fashion conscious, you got to admit.
He's garish, and I dig it. I think he understands. Not only do you need to be a master of your craft and truly put on a good show, but you are there to put on that show. And so it's not even just about playing the guitar to that level of excellence. It's also about playing it to that level of excellence, but behind your back.
Right.
And off to the side. And with your teeth, because that is just how good you are, but also how much of a showman you are.
Yeah.
You get that I'm not here to stand here in drab clothes looking down and just playing good music, which would be acceptable. Like, that's what kills me. That would be fine if that's what he did.
Right.
But he didn't. He took it that extra level of showmanship to give the audience an even better experience there at his show.
Yep.
Which is so cool. Lyrically, this song made me tear up. And I think part of it, a large part of it was also the music for sure. But
that speech.
It's not even the speech, the song itself, the lyrics themselves. This song was about heartbreaking loss, but it was about more than that. And I think I learned something about Stevie Ray Vaughan today. I think he believes in reincarnation, but I think that this song was not just about heartbreaking loss. It was about survivor's guilt. And it was about trying to be okay with moving on despite the loss. And so like that in very few lyrics was said so beautifully.
Huh.
And then with the background of the music, I think it was said even better. Yeah, that's what I believe the lyrics are about. They're about not just loss, dealing with loss, the pain and the sorrow, but also the excruciating guilt of the fact that you're still here and they're not. And is it okay to love again? Is it okay to move on? So I think Neil Peart said something really good in his book Ghostwriter. He said you don't get over it, it just gets easier.
Yeah, I imagine that's very true. Yeah.
I think that was in Ghostwriter. I listened to a number of books in that genre lately, so might have been a different one. But I think it was Ghostwriter. Either way, fantastic song. Thank you so much to all of you who contributed wanting me to listen to that one. It turns out, also wanted to listen to it. That's what's fun to me. I don't know what I don't know. So, it's not like I know that I want to listen to a song because I've never heard it. So, I don't know that I want to listen to things. But, man, we get a lot of really good suggestions. And it has been a super fun journey that I'm excited to keep going on.
I agree. And I love that I get to learn the lyrics to these songs I've known forever. So this is fun for me, too. I really appreciate what I thought was going to be more of a one-sided thing where you would be doing all the experiencing. Really, I say again and again, I'm experiencing a lot as well. So thank you, Dave, and thank you to our viewers out there. Appreciate it.
That's the end?